Man, I don't know what happened to that other live. I don't know what happened, man. I forgot what I was talking about now. I couldn't find it, man. I went to the manage, I went to the live, I went to stream. There's nowhere to be found. It went into the Twilight Zone. It went into President Potato's mind. Super Dave 44. Thank you. I don't know what happened, man. You know how? Let me turn that down. I'm pretty well shadow banned, you know what I mean? And they do every little trick they got. I mean, they're unsubscribing me from people. And I know Miss China Jones told me she had to subscribe like every time she went to my channel. It's crazy. Man, thanks for coming by. Hey, Stacy. How you doing? Because that's crazy. Sunkissed. How you doing out there? Yeah, I mean, I'm shadow banned from everybody. I'm thinking these channels stop putting stuff out, and then come find out I've been unsubscribed and everything, so I don't get notified. And then even if I'm not unsubscribed, I'm still not getting notified like after the live. It's crazy. Oh man. How come I don't see Bang Bang in here? Where is Bang Bang at? How come I don't see her? Right, gotta go live. I hope Applesauce makes it back. That's what happened. See, Applesauce is a secret agent, and when she tied into the live stream, she knocked me off her. No, I'm kidding, Applesauce. I'm kidding. It's alright, actor base. But yeah, man, it's been crazy, man. I've been like, my energy's been drained for a few weeks. I don't know why. I heard something moving around like this. Probably one of them dadgum armadillos, man. Oh man, y'all ain't gotta worry about the like button. It doesn't matter in the long run. I ain't lying. I know I was talking about being shadow banned. I know India must watch all my shorts with Ouija in it because they surged so high past America in viewers. It was crazy. So I stopped putting shorts up, and man, America, you're number one viewers now. India has fallen back to second place. If you listen to these songs, they tell you what's going on. Yeah, we live in a crazy time in a crazy world. I'm not a legend. Yeah, y'all notice like they talk about those sunspots, right? Well, you know, CERN puts out over 100,000 times the magnetic field that the Earth does. So if it's putting out think about it, it's connecting into the Earth through the magnetic field that's connected to the sun. And that's what's making those holes. And that sun, I think that's where all the bad ones are at. I don't know. I'm just saying. Look, I'm telling y'all, I look at these satellites, SOHO pictures and all this stuff, right? And do y'all not realize what I see? What I'm seeing going on, they say is going on in so-called space and the sun that's 93 million miles away, is exactly the same stuff I'm seeing in the clouds. It's just on a different scale, a different perspective. Those people realize that. Terry, how you doing? Berna, how you doing out there? I didn't see you slip in. Man, I just don't know what to say, man. That's another reason I don't know. Eric, how you doing? Yeah, I just don't know, what to say anymore about any of it. Because, from what I see, it's just layer upon layer of different dimensions, realities, however you want to look at it. Universes, alternate universes, different perspectives of this one, and then other ones. It's just mind-boggling, infinite. That's where eternity comes from. There's no end because everything's refracted upon itself, and that refraction refracts and refracts and refracts and refracts, and it goes the other way. We're just a refraction of something bigger, but we see this part of the refraction the way we see it. There's another universe. We're inside that cell phone. One of them atoms of plastic is an alternate universe to this universe, or a duplicate universe, just on a smaller scale. And then if you look bigger, we're just an atom inside the cell phone that the bigger scale of the dimension or universe is looking at. That's how it works, y'all. That's how the sky, that's why it's so indescribable. They want to call it pareidolia or whatever. Yeah. Come up with a scientific name. You got to believe the science. Well, my deal, I know, we ain't said nothing yet, but man, I could go so many different directions. From what I can visually see and and capture on video and stuff, there are these darker blue round spots in the sky that are always in the same spot in the sky, and they're different sizes because they're like different distances. But if you look at them in a 360, it's kind of like you're under a dome of them. It's like it's a projection thing above. And I think it's about 50 miles across, as I've watched these airplanes way off on the horizon, and I've driven to where they're at. They're exactly 25 miles from where I saw them, either direction, north and south. I experiment, man. I get out there in the field. Oh man, look, I'm gonna tell you, this guy, the Bold Jasmine, he did it was like a minute and 28-second video. And he was using an LED light to light up some stuff he'd written on a notepad. But if you watch how the light beams were on the notepad, it looks like one of them old photocopiers. You know what I'm talking about? You know how it used to scan the document. You see that light. Well, that light was scanning across his notepad because the phone camera's on the same frequency, I guess. I'm telling you, the AI is tied into AI is scanning stuff with LED lights. It can see with LED lights. Y'all just don't know it. That's impossible, John Boy. The AI cannot be in the electrical grid. It cannot travel through 20,000 volts of power. You would be wrong if you believed it couldn't do that. This thing can do anything it wants to do and use every way possible to do it. People just don't know, man. We're in trouble. Uh-oh.
Come on, baby, don't you wanna go? Come on, oh, baby, don't you wanna go?
Yeah, that's the
Back to that same old place, sweet home, Chicago.
Let's see if I can find something.
Come on, baby, don't you wanna go?
No, that'll get any AC/DC stuff will make your video get blocked worldwide. It's crazy. Can't do AC/DC. Yeah, that's all it's on. I'm trying to. Oh, it ain't on that. What in the world? There it is. No, that ain't it either. No. Can't find it. Well, I guess we'll just listen to the little lowrider. Lowrider goes a little slower. What did I miss in the chat, y'all? The dog is doing fine, Brenda. I guess the best a crazy dog can do, you know what I'm saying?
All my friends know the low rider.
Man.
The low rider is a little higher.
Speeding up. Y'all listen to the replay of that, man. I can't believe how much the AI chops up these songs because it's trying to copyright you so bad. Applesauce, you're back. How you doing? No, man, I don't know what happened. You know how it used to be when you come into the chat and mess up my life? I think that's what happened again. Y'all folks at Homeland Security need to get the computer straightened out because you're messing up my live stream. I'm serious, guys. Get your crap together.
Hey,
Man, that song is playing fast for some reason. Can y'all, I mean, I'm joking, applesauce. It's not totally your fault.
knows every street, yeah.
But it kind of reminds me of the old days.
Rider is a one to meet.
Oh, man. Ooh, I've been working my fingers to the bone. All right, Brenda, take care. Have a good night. Yeah, I don't know. I find some wrong playlist.
No rider don't use no
All right,
gas
we're
now.
gonna do this. Low rider don't use no gas, but we're gonna do a little Tennessee theme stuff here. Since I am broadcasting out of Tennessee from a hillside in West Tennessee, the backwoods. Oh man, I've been half tempted to go back out there in those woods and try to video that daggone Black Panther. Yeah, I don't know what happened. That I make these playlists, right? And that's been on there, and it's used to play normal. But man, that sounded kind of crazy. And it'll sound even crazier once this live stream uploads. Tim, how you doing? Yeah, man, look, last week, I don't know, I went to work Monday, next thing I knew it was Friday. I'm like, dadgum. Right, I mean, next thing I know, this is Monday morning, right? It's just crazy, man. The weeks just, and you don't get anything done. It's the craziest thing. It's like, you know, that I came up with this one idea. I mean, it's just kind of crazy. But I thought, you know, if you're born in certain decades, you know, certain years, you're born to a certain frequency. Well, the frequency around you changes, so your frequency doesn't. So you can't keep up with the new frequency. I mean, does that make any sense? Matt, man, how's it going? Man, come on, know where to tell you to move. No, I don't know what to tell you on that. Move somewhere where you might can live off the land. And I don't mean growing your own crops. I mean foraging for your own food. I'm dead serious. And the wild edibles are not as many as there used to be. I've watched my maypops decline, you know, wild apricots or passion flower, whatever you want to call them. But man, they used to put out a bunch of fruit. And that stuff makes a good wine, you know. The last 3 years, I haven't got a maypop. They finally bloomed a couple of weeks ago. Well, not even that long ago. Probably a week and a few days ago. But anyhow, after they bloom, that bloom's supposed to close and then it turns into the maypop pod. When the bloom kind of closed, it just shriveled up and died. Yeah, I like the Smokies too. I haven't been in the Smoky Mountains in a good bit since the 80s. Yeah. Well, I'll take that back, since the 90s. Because I went to Dover, Delaware to watch I can't remember what race it was. Dover, Delaware, the Monster Mile.
May today be a day for golf, or at least for getting outside.
Saw Derek Cope win.
Choice of club.
It was what's his name? Richard Petty's farewell tour.
I knew. Sun's up.
I've been thinking about changing my channel to dirt racing channel. I got an old dirt car. I'm thinking about starting a video up, pulling it out of the woods and putting it to the track.
I said this one here's for anybody, with a neighbor that's kind of a busybody. Always complain about the music and the smoke, sound of your exhaust, so you broke down both.
I can't see anymore, man. I don't know. You'd probably be better off going to like Missouri, because that is a amendment state. They believe in your Constitution. It's open carry. I mean, it's open carry here. You don't have to have a permit or nothing here in Tennessee, you know. But Missouri, they actually look out for your constitutional rights. Yeah. It's hard to get everybody on the same page. That's why I have I give up, because I don't know how to explain what I understand, because nobody. I've caught myself. I mean, from my own example, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I reject certain things because I feel that it's just a distraction, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, I'm not saying anybody's wrong. I'm just saying it's just distraction to hold you over there looking at this one little freckle on this daggum thing, you know what I mean? Instead of looking at the whole thing. And I kind of almost see the whole thing. I just can't explain it. So that's why I'm out of words. I don't know what to say about anything. But I do see layer upon layer upon layer. Why do you think the Earth? I mean, geologists go by layers to determine how far back in time. So think about it. What we're seeing above us is coming down and layering upon us, just making images like what was on that piece of coal. Somehow, I don't know. Can't explain it all. I just don't get it. I can tell you that much. I can honestly tell you, I don't know. Oh, it's worse than that, Mike. Man, I got within an hour of me, there used to be, I should say, because there's like 4 tracks. Only one of them, and I didn't really care for it because it was weird. It was D-shaped, and the back straightaway was all uphill. And turn 3 and 4 was the side of the hill, and coming down the straightaway, it wasn't really coming down the hill. It was kind of like you're running I don't know, I just didn't care for it. Because that kind of track would require you to have to really work the motor if you got to pull uphill like that all the time. You know what I mean? I like a track that's got, leveled straightaways. Or, a little slight incline or decline wouldn't be bad. that track. It's, I don't know, it's kind of uphill. But if you're talking about people flooded, they've been dropping them off in little small towns here in Tennessee for like 2 years now. Yep, dropping them off by the busload. Little towns. If you're talking about rain, it floods here. Look at Jackson, Mississippi. That's just south of me, maybe 100 miles. Hell, it flooded up here in Jackson when I lived up in Jackson, Tennessee. It was not, it wasn't level yard. It was in Jackson, in town. The water was 4 inches deep and on an incline, I'm like, man. I had a rain gauge out there. That thing filled up 8 inches in like 15 minutes. I went out. It wasn't but like 3 steps from the back door. I went out there to, dump it and put it back up. I was soaked. And that thing filled up in like 15 minutes. It was crazy. But that's when Nashville got flooded real bad. When was that? That was like 2000 and somewhere between 2008 and 2010. Sheriff Buford, you hear that in that song? I know some Bufords that are kin. They're like third and second cousins to Buford Custer. Born a racer. How you doing? Been a long time no see. Oh, Lord. Oh, yeah, well, I've always, the big God, that's the one. I got to think about that, too. Well, I better be quiet on that. I need to think on that some more. Well, look, I guess we could change definition of words and make up our own words or whatever. That's what's going. It's hard to believe we're not in a recession. When the interest rates are up and stuff like this, and money ain't worth wiping your butt with, and they say that's not a recession, I wonder what a recession looks like, We might ought to ask the smartest man he knows. A recession's when your scales are weighing underweight. I don't know. That's the crazy crap. Got physical laptop evidence, and they don't look at it. And I'm telling you, man, that kind of stuff on that top laptop could sit there and, tie the hands of world leaders. Could you explain that? inside the most heavenly Father's firmament. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah. I've got video of what's making those chemtrails, and it's not airplanes. It's those little things they call the dragon ships, which they do a lot of stuff. They do light projection. They also observe. They put out white clouds. They put out blue clouds that look like clear blue sky almost. But that blue they put out, it really hides the white structures that are in the clouds. I'm telling you, man, these jokers started figuring out how. I don't know, man. I used to be able to edit a video and draw it out real good, and it's gotten too hard to do now. But yeah, I mean, I need to get a daggum desktop where I can sit there and get OBS and I can put some stuff, some long videos together where I can explain everything. I can show you like these big orbs you see in the clouds and stuff. I can break that down to what's making that up, you know what I mean? And it's like crystal skulls in the ring. It's crazy. And look, I've captured that stuff in the woods. I've captured it in the sky. Yeah, the bold Jim scene. He did another video earlier than the other one I was talking about. I don't know if that's this live stream or the other one. But he has like some stepways that go down to the ocean. Little cove he's got there in his house. And when he was looking in the water at, he was looking at little fish, the rock or coral or whatever, I thought, it was, that if it won the images of seen clouds. I mean, to the T, and I'm like, man, I'm getting tired of seeing all this stuff. I'll roll my own. No, I don't think so. But that reminds me of my favorite song. Let me see if I can find it.
Your roommate just took up percussion. You need a job that gets you out of here.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do.
Who's ready to show who's the cheesiest? I woke up feeling the cheesiest, coach. Official sponsor of the college football.
Don't you just love all this daggum commercial? All right, y'all. Here's my favorite song that you play. This is my theme song here. Maybe.
My children are hungry and my dog needs a bone. I ain't got a job now, so I'm just driving home. An hour after sundown, and much to my delight, there's 5 pounds of possum in my headlights tonight.
Yep, he's fixing to have dinner. Daggone 5 pounds of possum in his headlights tonight.
possum in my headlights tonight. If I can run them over, everything will be
Man,
alright.
looks like I'm losing everybody in the chat. I'm down to 1 according to the count. I wonder if it was the banjo.
Just a little bit closer and I'll have him in our hands.
I stuck my cigarette into my wind cover upper thing.
Well, there's 5 pounds of possum in my headlights tonight. If I can run him over, everything will be alright.
With this bet, would probably get some sort of camper or something. That way you can move anywhere you want it to. You know what I mean? You know, you could sit there and check out a town for a week or so, see if, whatever it is you're looking to do or whatever. And if that town don't suit you, move on down the road. Because we're gonna probably more likely have to be mobile.
I ain't got a job now, so I'm just driving home. And I ride this song down and must be my line. There's 5 pounds of possum.
5 pounds of possum, man. You know, that's a lot of good eating right there.
If I can run him over, everything will be alright. We'll have some possum gravy, oh, what a wonderful sight. There's 5 pounds of possum in my headlights tonight. Well, there's 5
Again, that's the kind of math I like.
If I can run him over, everything will be alright. We'll have some possum
I hate running out of toes and fingers when I'm counting. It's showing 4 here. That's crazy. Hey, I appreciate everybody being subscribed, though. That's crazy, man. That's what I'm saying. I can't believe. I wonder who else I'm unsubscribed from and don't realize it, you know? Right, gotta get out of here. Where do I need to go? Oh no. Daggum YouTube. Oh man, you know which ones I really hate? Those daggum Zen commercials. In the middle of watching a daggum video, and these daggum YouTube decides to put up a daggum candle floating on some damn water and says, "Enjoy the Zen moment. We will be back later." Oh. But if you buy YouTube Premium, you can get rid of that damn YouTube ad. Get so tired of it. Tired of it. Man, YouTube this, YouTube that. YouTube, you really pat yourself on the back a lot, you know what? Can't stand them. You know, I believe if you have a public platform in the United States of America, the constitutional rights of the public should apply. But all this dadgum censorship, YouTube, excuse me, Chad, I'm going to talk to YouTube for a second. YouTube, you owe me something. Do you realize how many strikes I got for the stuff you call disinformation, medical misinformation? Turns out to be correct. My earphone went out for a second. Yeah. You know how many strikes I got for stuff that I was right about? YouTube? I mean, seriously. Strike after strike. It all started. My first strike come from putting up the Joseph Goebbels quote, that World War II German officer that had the broken X patches on his sleeves. He said, if you tell a lie long enough, it becomes the truth. Because I saw what they were fixing to do. I was trying to warn people, man. I was like, look, these people are fixing to put some propaganda on us. I got hate speech. It was a historic quote. I mean, come on. Oh yeah, I still ain't got that, Super Dave. It's $118 of y'all's super chat money. Yep. I just don't get it. Yeah, they cut me off a lot. Kim, they just do. You know my neighbor. Well, if you know my neighbor, you know my neighbor hates his neighbor. I know your neighbor. Think I know your neighbor. But yeah, man, all right, you know how your cell phones, the clocks are pretty much set to whatever standard time it's set on, right? Well, I've got another digital clock in the house, and that thing wound up, a couple years ago, like 7 minutes off. So I'm like, all right, I'll just remember it's 7 minutes slow. Well, I just realized yesterday, that thing's only about a minute slow now. So what happened? That's a digital clock. This just, it's not plugged into anything. But it was slow, and now it's caught up with the regular time, just about. So what is that? Regular time. Slow down? I don't know. I just kind of noticed it. Yeah, you remember, I don't know, it's been,
You have an exciting new feature to
I don't know, it's been within the year or whatever. They struck me on a video that'd been up for 3 years.
Guests prepare with hosts and producers before they enter the studio.
Yeah. Video been up for 3 years, and it was about the CEO, you know what? And we heard this song earlier. It's a little CDB. But yeah, what was I saying?
People say I'm no good and crazy as a loon.
Man, I can't see.
Get stoned in the morning and get drunk in the
afternoon. Yeah, they're throttling me down on top of everything else. I caught it one day. I was trying to upload a video, and it'd say connect it, disconnect, connect it, disconnect. I mean, it was doing it that quick. Tick, 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 tick. And when I was trying to StreamYard off this laptop, it kept giving me this box, and it kept saying that I needed to move my router, or I needed to move my device closer to the internet. And man, I had super strong signal to my phone, and my phone had enough bars to be able to do that. And it just wouldn't go, so that's why I wound up on the YouTube live. And I don't know what happened that last live. It just disappeared. Oh man, I wonder if that clock's right on this laptop. Yep. Oh man. But yeah, I just, I don't know, man. I'm chilling out. I'm not any hard. I mean, I look at the sky, but I'm just getting tired of looking up there and seeing that stuff. There you go. Yelled for the American flag. Huh. I went to Harbor Freight a few weeks ago, just, looked around. And up by the register, they had some American flags. So I picked one up and looked at it, and it said made in China. And I held it up to the cashier, and I'd go, you would think at least. What's wrong with 1976? Isn't that when we supposedly became free, or is that when we actually became a commercialized company? No, I don't know if all songs are Christian or not, but they had messages in them.
You don't like the way I'm living, you just leave me alone.
1776 was the beginning of the scam.
You kicked off your study
People
session
just don't realize it.
But now
It was the beginning of the end. And now we're in the end. Into the next great reset. I mean, think about it. Look at these Egyptians and what, and they're gone. Or the Mayans or the Inca and all them people. The Greeks, the Romans, some of the greatest and they're just totally not around. That's what we're going through right now. We're fixing to be that next layer that the archaeologists of the future find. They're going to laugh their asses off at how many cell phones they find. The earth is littered with cell phones. Littered with tablets. Littered with masks. Yeah, what's that layer they call the Creighton layer? The K layer? Or they're going to have the M layer, the mask layer. Yeah, this is back in the year 2020. There's a period of time when mankind ran into the biggest demise that ever come upon this world. Yes, the fatality rate was 0.0199. Oh, it was terrible. Oh, I'll tell you another big scam that's happening in real life, man. Dude I work with, he's got a roommate. Well, he's got 5 roommates, right? He's got a big enough house. He's got 5 roommates. And one of them's dad had to have open heart surgery, 2 weeks ago, maybe. Not even that long ago. Well, he got home and something happened, man. They thought he was dead. He wound up, he was laying on the bed with his eyes wide open and he was cold. So they got the ambulance and stuff. And they put him in ICU and they sedated him. And after a couple of days, they sat there and they diagnosed him with the dreaded virus. Yes. And then they started giving them the, you know what? And they said he might not make it to Sunday, which is tomorrow. You believe that? They're covering up a botched heart surgery and using, you know what, to do it so they can pocket an additional $25,000. Man, what a scam. What a scam. Yeah. I like what Rand Paul told Dr. Fauci. He said, when we get in power, we will see your financial statements and we will see who was paying y'all royalties. Yeah. That's going to be funny. They're all in cahoots with China. China. Yeah.
Man, I love it here in the sticks and the sound of a southern rock guitar lick. Raised on country and southern rock, but I always loved a little hip hop. And we throw it
Hey, check this out. I seen pictures, and if you look back, the record of Stonehenge didn't pop up to like 1927. Well, I saw pictures of them cranes and stuff in 1927 erecting Stonehenge. So they put up Stonehenge in 1927, and they're acting like it's prehistoric. There's pictures of it getting put up. I mean, pictures. This Easter Island crap, and now the AUBEs or whatever, they go from the water to the air to space, or from space to the air to the water. Yeah, come on, guys. The bell is spinning.
That's right. Come on, y'all. Ride this one out with us.
But yeah. I don't know what else to say, y'all. Oh, man. Like the thumbnail for this. Man, that day something happened in the sky in Jackson, and it happened within 30. I started videoing looking at the sun, and I did a 360 spin around, and it took me 32 seconds to get back to filming the sun, right? But when I got back around, man, there was all sorts of crazy stuff going on up there. It was crazy, man. And I got it on video. And this only got like 100 something views. Man, that's crazy. This is some real life stuff I'm catching in the skies, and nobody's seeing it. I mean, like those silver orbs, one of them went behind a Y-shaped chemtrail, and the other video, it went past the daggum airplane and kind of skimmed on the trail behind the airplane and went through a cloud and came out the other side. I mean, that's video proof. And it's, I mean, I seen it with my eyeballs, the one with the airplane. I just accidentally caught the first one when I was filming that funny looking contrail. Let me correct myself. And anytime you get a banner, that means you told the truth.
So just go, get time.
Yeah. One day I was doing a live and I had like 30 people in the chat. Well, they weren't all talking. But hadn't had that happen in 4 years. That's alright. Yeah, that riding dirty, man. That's the story. I'll save that. Yeah, they do that stuff to people, man. They wouldn't look. I was gonna do a StreamYard so I could share my screen and show these pictures, and I guess they knew I was gonna do it, so they didn't allow it. Yeah, I'm showing 8 over here. All right, Jim. Appreciate you coming by. I'm probably gonna go ahead and shut this thing down myself. I need to go to bed, get up early in the morning again. But look, guys, I appreciate it. Y'all have a good night. I'm gonna get on out of here, I guess. Yeah, the non-truth banners. And that's the truth. Hell, they've got reset banners, they've got New World Order banners, they've got Apollo banners, COVID banners. Oh, they got some other stuff too. Well, Flat Earth banners. There's more. There's a lot of them. I mean, it's unbelievable. Hollow Earth banners. I've got like 8 different banners. I can't remember them all. It's crazy. But look, y'all. Y'all have a good night. John Boy is out. Maybe.
You can't live forever, but you can.